Welcome to our exploration of men's fashion through the decades, where we'll trace the evolution of suits, casual wear, and accessories from the early 20th century to today. In this video, we'll highlight how social changes, cultural influences, and personal expression shaped men's clothing styles over time. If you enjoy our content, please like and subscribe for more insights into the world of fashion. 1. The early 1900s. Edwardian elegance. The early 20th century was characterized by formal attire and a strong emphasis on tailoring. Men's suits featured high lapels, waistcoats, and tailored trousers, often made from rich fabrics like wool and tweed. The three-piece suit became a staple for formal occasions, embodying the ideals of elegance and sophistication. Accessories such as pocket watches and top hats completed the look, reflecting the social status of the wearer. Men's fashion of this era adhered to strict guidelines, emphasizing traditional masculine ideals. However, as the century progressed, societal changes began to influence styles, leading to a gradual shift in what constituted fashionable attire. 2. The Roaring Twenties, a time of change. The 1920s brought a sense of liberation and change, as men began to embrace bolder styles and more relaxed fits. The Jazz Age influenced fashion, with lighter fabrics and more casual silhouettes gaining popularity. Suits featured wider lapels and lighter colors, often worn with a fedora or newsboy cap. The rise of sportswear also emerged during this decade, with men donning casual trousers and blazers for leisure activities. Accessories such as suspenders and pattern ties added flair to outfits, showcasing individuality. The influence of cinema and celebrity culture further shaped trends, as leading men like Clark Gable and Cary Grant became style icons. 3. The Great Depression and World War II, 1930 to 1945. The Great Depression had a profound impact on men's fashion, as practicality and durability became essential. Suits were often simpler and less expensive, with a focus on functionality rather than extravagance. During World War II, military uniforms influenced civilian clothing, introducing elements like structured shoulders and utilitarian designs. The post-war period saw a resurgence of interest in fashion, with men embracing tailored suits again, though with more relaxed fits than before. Fabrics became more accessible, allowing for vibrant colors and patterns to emerge. 4. The 1950s. The birth of youth culture. The 1950s marked a significant shift in men's fashion, as youth culture began to take center stage. The teenager became a distinct demographic, and styles began to reflect this newfound identity. Suits were still worn, but casual attire like leather jackets and jeans became synonymous with rebellion, popularized by icons like James Dean and Marlon Brando. The preppy look also gained traction, characterized by button-down shirts, chinos, and blazers. Accessories like skinny ties and loafers complemented these styles, allowing for personalization. This decade saw the emergence of brand-centric fashion, with labels like Levi's and Ben Sherman gaining popularity. 5. The 1960s, a decade of revolution. The 1960s were defined by social change and a spirit of rebellion, which was vividly reflected in men's fashion. The mod subculture introduced sharp, tailored suits with narrow lapels and bold patterns, creating a striking contrast to previous styles. The counterculture movement embraced a more relaxed aesthetic, with bell-bottom pants, tie-dye shirts, and accessories like P-symbol jewelry. This era celebrated diversity, with influences from music, art, and politics shaping fashion trends. Icons like the Beatles and Jimi Hendrix became style symbols, showcasing a blend of sophistication and bohemian flair. 6. The 1970s. Eclecticism and excess. The 1970s embraced a diverse range of styles, characterized by a mix of influences from disco to punk. Men's fashion saw an explosion of color, patterns, and textures, with leisure suits, wide lapels, and flared trousers dominating the scene. The disco craze brought forth shiny fabrics and bold prints, while punk introduced a rebellious edge with leather jackets, graphic tees, and ripped jeans. Accessories like platform shoes and statement jewelry became essential, allowing men to express their personalities. The era also saw a blending of casual and formal wear, as men began to wear athletic wear in everyday life. This eclectic mix reflected the cultural shifts of the time, celebrating individuality and creativity. 7. The 1980s. Power and performance. The 1980s heralded a focus on power dressing and athletic influence in men's fashion. Suits became more structured, with oversized shoulder pads and bold colors, projecting confidence and authority. Designers like Giorgio Armani revolutionized menswear, creating tailored suits that were both stylish and comfortable. The rise of fitness culture introduced athleisure, with tracksuits and sneakers becoming popular in everyday wear. Casual styles incorporated denim jackets and graphic tees, reflecting a laid-back approach. Accessories such as ties with bold patterns and oversized watches added flair to outfits. The decade celebrated personal expression, allowing men to mix formal and casual pieces. 8. The 1990s. Minimalism and grunge. The 1990s saw the rise of minimalism and grunge, leading to a more casual approach to men's fashion. Designers like Calvin Klein emphasized clean lines, neutral colors, and simple silhouettes, making minimalism a defining trend. At the same time, the grunge movement introduced a rugged, laid-back aesthetic characterized by flannel shirts, baggy jeans, and combat boots. This juxtaposition highlighted a broader cultural shift towards comfort and authenticity. Accessories became more understated, with simple leather belts and messenger bags dominating the scene. The influence of hip-hop culture also emerged, with oversized clothing and sportswear gaining popularity. 9. Fashion as a reflection of social change. Throughout the decades, men's fashion has mirrored significant social changes and evolving cultural norms. Each era's styles reflect shifts in gender roles, identity, and personal expression. The transition from formal attire to casual wear illustrates how societal expectations have changed, allowing for greater flexibility in how men present themselves. Movements advocating for diversity and inclusion have directly influenced trends, prompting designers to embrace a broader range of representations in their collections. Fashion has served as a platform for self-expression and individuality, encouraging men to explore their identities. This ongoing dialogue between fashion and social change continues to shape the industry, fostering innovation and creativity. 10. The future of men's fashion. The future of men's fashion promises exciting developments, driven by sustainability, technology, and changing cultural attitudes. Eco-friendly materials and ethical production practices are becoming increasingly important as consumers seek to make conscious choices. The rise of digital fashion and virtual reality is transforming how men engage with style, offering new avenues for creativity and self-expression. Inclusivity will remain a central theme, with brands embracing diverse body types, backgrounds, and identities in their collections. The blending of technology and fashion, such as smart textiles and personalized clothing, will further redefine how men approach style. Thank you for joining us on this fascinating journey through the evolution of men's fashion. We've explored how suits, casual wear, and accessories have transformed over the decades. If you enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe for more content. Stay tuned as we continue to delve into the innovations and trends that define the world of fashion.